In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to earn tons of tokens in Season 5 in NBA 2K23 Myteam, and just all the best ways that I've been earning tokens in Season 5 so far. Whether you guys want to get this new Galaxy Dame card, who actually looks to be a very good card, whether you guys want some of these Moments cards, and just overall, I feel like tokens are going to be something super valuable to have later in the year, because we saw like earlier this year, they gave us that Flash Forward Opal pack. I think they could do something soon with like maybe Dark Matters or more Opals, so just keep an eye out for the token market. I do think we will get some cool stuff kind of later in the year, especially once we get to like May and June. So I think tokens definitely aren't the most valuable thing right now. There are some Moments cards that are decent, like I said, like Dame, and sometimes I do add some cool stuff that you definitely want tokens for. So just make sure you guys have tokens ready for when obviously we do get some really cool stuff. I mean, that's a big if, but I think we will get something really good later in the year. But for now, to show you guys how to make those tokens so you guys can either spend them on stuff you want right now or to stack up and try to, you know, save up some tokens for later seasons. So the first thing I do want to talk about is just going to be by leveling up. Now, this is probably one of the more underrated ways, and it's nothing crazy. You're not going to get like thousands of tokens, but just a solid way and a solid base to start off the video of how to earn tokens in Season 5 is just going to be from leveling up. So if I go down all the way to level 1, we can see I think you get your first tokens at level 2, which is 2 tokens, and then once you get up to level 11, you get 5 tokens. So just like a little amounts right now, 10 tokens for level 17, you get 25 tokens, which is not bad for only getting to level 22, which is only about 18,000 XP, which is honestly really easy to get. You guys got to remember, XP is so easy to earn now. Like, I haven't even gone for any XP challenges. Like, I've just been playing the game normally, and I'm up to 30,000 XP from not even like actually going for XP. So then we also have 50 tokens here at level 27, and then once you get up to level 33, you can see another 75 tokens, and then once you get to level 37, you do get that final 100 tokens. So easily over 200 tokens just from leveling up to level 37, which really isn't that hard over a, you know, 6-week, you know, season period or 5-week season period. So very easy to earn tokens in my opinion, and all around I think level 40 is just going to be a great start, you know, to be earning tokens. Another thing I do want to talk about, I do believe I don't think it's here anymore, but last season, yeah, actually it is here again. So they put 100 tokens for completing all of these challenges. So that's also kind of tied in to the level 40 stuff. So if you guys complete all of these challenges, you will get obviously Hall of Fame badges, you'll get, you know, shoe boost pack or radiant pack, 5,000 MT. But once you guys complete all of these challenges, you will get over 125 tokens. Like, I think it's actually 130 tokens in total. So if you combine that also what you get from the level 40 grind, that is over it's around 350 tokens just from getting to level 40, which is really easy in my opinion to do, like if you guys are just grinding XP a little bit, and that's going to be a great start to get yourself 350 tokens. Now to talk about the 2 best game modes in my opinion, I mean there really is 3, but the 2 best game modes to be playing to get tokens in Season 5, I mean it's always been unlimited. I will say it's always just been such a great game mode for tokens. You can see 5 tokens right here, 15, 200 tokens. Like, this is only at like 3,000 points, you get 200 tokens. Once you get to 6,675 points, you do get 75 tokens. You get another I think it's 125 right here, then you go 250, and then finally 500 tokens when you get to about 18,000 points. I believe it's like 1.3, like 1,300, 1,200, somewhere in that range I think you get in total. So once you get to, you know, 18,000 points and unlimited, that means you'll get up to like 1,300 tokens just from playing one single game mode in Season 5. Obviously I do understand it does take a long time to get through all these unlimited games, but if you guys are just grinding unlimited for Alex English, for the MT, I don't know, the prize balls, the Hall of Fame badges, whatever you guys are grinding unlimited for, you will notice you're going to be getting a lot of tokens along the way. And then the next game mode I do want to talk about is actually one of the more underrated game modes for tokens, and that's going to be the T2 Online. And the reason why it is so easy to earn tokens with is because you can just keep playing as many games as possible. If we look at Clutch Gem Online, which we'll talk about here in a second with tokens, like once you get to the 100 wins, you're done. Like, you can't really play this game mode anymore. You could play for maybe the wheel spin, but with T2 Online, the really nice thing about this is you can play as many games as you want. And I was playing earlier, I think I played about 5 or 6 boards. I played about 50 to 60 games, you know, of T2 Online to try to get Mike Bantam. Unfortunately didn't get the card, but I did get a lot of tokens along the way. I was getting probably 15 to 20 tokens bare minimum, not even really going for them. Like, I wasn't paying attention to where I was dropping the balls, but just easily getting 15 to 20 tokens per 10 run, like per, you know, the full board run, which is 10 games. I was getting like easily 15 to 20 tokens, probably actually a little bit more, especially if you do get lucky there at the top and get, you know, that 10 token drop. Like I think I got that a couple times. So I would say on average I was getting about 20 tokens per board run, which is really not that bad if you guys are grinding, you know, T2 online to try to get the Myteam card. And then the next two game modes I do want to talk about, I will say T2 co-op is probably one of the more underrated ones as well, just because of the fact you can't exactly see it on the screen, but once you guys are getting up in these win totals, you will earn some tokens along the way. And if you win a game, you guys can see under competitive where it says match type, you can see you get a new edition pack, you get Myteam, which I really want that card, and that's the reason why I'm playing co-op, and that's the reason why you guys should be playing co-op as well, to get the Myteam card. And then you also have a chance of the Radiant pack, but what they don't show you is I do believe you can also get tokens from there as well. So I've been getting a lot of tokens from playing co-op in season 5, nothing crazy, but in 27 wins I would say I've probably earned at least like 50 tokens, because there's somewhere you got like 25 or 10, you know, a couple 5s, couple 3s. So I'd say like I got about 35 to 50 tokens, somewhere in that range, just from these first 27 wins in co-op. So if you guys are trying to grind this for Myteam, which like I've probably, or like you've seen if I said on Twitch, you know, it's easily the best way. It's easiest. I can't speak English. The easiest way to get the card, to get Myteam, is going to be through TTO co-op. So if you guys want to be grinding that game mode for Myteam, you'll be getting a ton of tokens along the way. And then the last game mode that is really good for tokens is going to be through Clutch Time Online. As you guys can see, 20 wins is going to be 50 tokens, 40 wins is going to be 100, so 150 tokens just from 40 wins in Clutch Time Online. We look at when then we go to 80 wins and you get 350. So from Clutch Time Online, once you guys get to 80 wins, you will accumulate a total of 500 tokens, which might be, honestly, for the amount of games you have to play and the amount of time, might be the actually like best value to time ratio for how many tokens you actually get. Like 500 tokens for only 80 wins in Clutch Time Online, I feel like is actually really, really good. So I mean, honestly guys, like if you complete Unlimited, get to the 18,000 points, and let's say you get 1,400 tokens, and then you also complete Clutch Time Online and you get to, let's say, 80 wins and you're at 500 tokens, that's going to be almost 2,000 tokens from just these two game modes alone. And then let's say you also get the level 40 throughout the season, that's going to be like another 300. So we'll say about, you know, 2,200 tokens just from those three things. And then there's also like, you know, T2 Online, if you guys are grinding those boards, like you can probably get upwards of the, you know, like even just like for the average player, people that don't play the game like a crazy amount, in this season 5, like after the 37 days are up, like after like the 4 or 5 weeks, you should be able to get at least 2,000 tokens, maybe even 2,500. And if you're obviously, if you're grinding the game like crazy, you're playing maybe domination, like I know this has a decent, does it have tokens? I'm pretty sure it does, right? Like this is also not a bad way, is if you guys want to grind for the ants, or you want to grind for whatever is in the domination, you're going to be getting about, I think, math-wise, I think you're getting about 180 plus tokens from domination, which isn't great, I would say, but if you guys are just grinding in general, that's another way to be earning tokens in season 5. And then there's some other like decent ways, like Clutch Time Offline, you'll get tokens here and there, like 25, 50, you know, 200 tokens, not bad. Like you get almost 300 tokens from Clutch Time Offline. So honestly guys, that's going to be all the ways to earn tokens in season 5. There might be a couple other ways that I might be missing, like, you know, I guess T2 Offline is not a terrible way to get tokens, but just not really worth it in my opinion, unless you guys want to go for the Chris Cayman, or you're grinding this for Billy Knight. Then I guess along the way you'll get the tokens, which is pretty nice. But like I said, in here, make sure you guys are completing the level 40 challenges and getting this 130 tokens. That's very easy to get, and obviously leveling up as well. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If it did help you guys out, make sure to drop a like and sub down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.